So the first question, what I was saying was, I wanted to focus on the exam format specifically under the new education policy. So NEP in itself is very vast, right? It focuses on the shift from rote learning to application-based learning, the change in syllabus, and multiple other pillars around it. But
Yeah.
specifically around the exam format, what are the key changes that have happened under NEP 2020? Ma'am, your stage.
So, see, as it is, NEP had plans to bring down change the system to either written form or board or semester system. It could have been annual, it could have been 6 monthly, but the pandemic forced them to take a quick decision on the examination system. And if this works, I think this stays. The system is that they have a term 1 exam in November, December, term 2 in March, April, which I think is a good system. They have bifurcated the syllabus. They do it in the month of July itself. And the bifurcated syllabus is tested in form of MCQs and of course, in form of written subjective types. Okay, which is good. And then the new policy clearly says that the child performing the best, whichever term, the weightage will be given there. Both the terms will be taken into consideration. If the child has done exceptionally well in both the terms, the student gets the benefit of both the terms. But by any chance, if the student has not been able to perform in any one of the term, the better term would be given weightage. So this is a very good system and a motivating system for the students.
Actually, that's wonderful. I was not aware that they would be taking, marks from one term, or the weightage from one term will be higher if you're not able to perform as well in the
Yes,
second term.
this is a support
I
to
do
the
agree with
student.
you. That's actually very nice. And also, the format of the exam has shifted from being subjective to multiple choice question. You mentioned, right?
Yes, it is both
That
the
does
format.
seem to have made this.
It is
Yes,
both the
sure.
format. It is MCQs in term 1 and subjective in term 2. Yes, I know that the students were aligned to the subjective types where they wrote in passages and they acquired certain marks if not fully correct. Okay, but MCQs will enable them quick thinking, quick calculating, quick working, okay, which is very, very necessary from the competitive point of view. It is a system that the children, it was already there earlier too, where 20 marks was assigned to MCQs. It was there, but it was in the main paper, one board exam, and in that exam paper, 20 marks MCQs. It was there. But here it is quick and rapid thinking that will help the children. Right now, the students are not tuned to it because they get that 3 hours at a stretch, and here it is a limitation of 90 minutes. So in this limitation of 90 minutes, they have a certain set of questions that they have to answer. But in case of physics and mathematics, there has to be rationalization as well.
I think
Reasoning
that's
has to
interesting.
be apt, you know, and this can come only through practice, a lot of written practice.
Interesting. So the fact that you bring up the reasoning aspect, right? I think that section specifically has the kids, the students who are preparing this year specifically, because there's nothing to go by, from the past years. There are no last 10-year papers like we used to have. Pick up the last 10 years papers that were available, or pick up a lot of mock test series that were available, and you would get an idea of what to expect during the examination. Right now,
Absolutely.
there's a little uncertainty around it, and
Absolutely. This is
definitely
the
a
first,
very tough time. Yes.
yes, this is the first year, and any such material, any such samples would be a big help to the students. They need such materials that will lead them to, coaching also will not be able to support them so much because the school system, the coaching system, all the systems are currently all aligned to the older system. They're all getting tuned to the new system that has been introduced by the boards. So a material, any such material, ready material, which will guide the students to perform, to prepare, is something that is really required this year.
Absolutely, ma'am. And I would just mention here, at the cost of sounding a little biased. But the tool that we are looking at is also not just giving them practice questions, but also mimicking the exact examination pattern and giving them stipulated time only that's available, which is what your actual examination is going to look like. Because I think it's very important to do it exactly the way that you will have to do it during your final term of that.
Absolutely. This is going to be very, very instrumental. This is going to be very instrumental. Currently, students are not very sure. We see the student, I'm seeing the students, grappling with time management, grappling with working out. They're not sure. So these are the tools that will help them prepare. I mean, odd tests, 10 marks test, 15 marks test is fine. But ultimately what they have to face should be there in form of some material so that they can prepare themselves well in advance.
Absolutely, absolutely. And I think at this stage, anything and everything that we can do to make it easier, because it's not, there are multiple things that we're facing right now. 10th in itself was always stressful, even for us.
Yeah,
right? And
you're right about that. You're right about that. We need materials. Currently, see what comes from boards also comes delayed. Okay.
Yeah.
So it is just a month in advance, 2 months in advance. So what happens is that the students do not get sufficient time. So any material that is introduced to them right now, they still have 2 months to go. So that would be a big help. Right now, the teachers are doing the job. The teachers are preparing that material. Okay, board only gives sample papers. Based on the samples, the teachers are preparing that materials. If they have, like if you go what the various publications were doing in the past, they had sample papers, they had question papers. Okay, so what the various publications were doing in the past, we need something of the sort right now as a handy tool.
True.
Marking scheme, the presentation style, everything should be incorporated in that tool.
Absolutely, ma'am. I completely agree with you. And we hope that the tool that we are working on and we are offering to students becomes a helpful aid to them to prepare and navigate through this stressful time. Ma'am, finally, some advice from you to the students and words of motivation, probably, who are appearing for the board exams this year.
I have few things to say that students need not worry. This is a wonderful opportunity for them. Okay, rather than going for supplementaries or clearance exam, the corrective exams that was happening in the past. Here is one-time clearance opportunity. All they need to do is just work towards, their paper has been bifurcated into 2 divisions. All they need to do is complete their work. They have now smaller portions to prepare. They don't have larger portions to prepare. So one set they will be attempting in November, December, another set in March, April, that gives them an ample time of preparation. Number one. Number two, regular studies. They will get into the pattern of regular study. The students will understand the importance of self-study. And self-study fetches better grades than, depending on tutors and coaching. So this will get them into the practice of self-study, especially for grade 12 students who will be attempting various competitive exams. They will be developing their reasoning. They will be developing their, quick calculative style. So I would say, this is a boon for you. You need to look at it more optimistically, more positively, rather than saying 2 board exams. You are attempting smaller portions. You're not attempting larger portions. You're getting into the habit of self-study. You're continuously making small hours effort, not large hours effort. Okay. Attempt should be that both the papers go extremely well. Okay. This will help them in the competitive exam, especially for the 12th graders. Keep your internals intact. Do your work regularly. Do it completely, regularly, all the time. They are also instrumental. This is for grade 10. Also, they are also instrumental in getting you the marks. So Board is not going to completely depend on excuse me, board is not going to completely depend upon how you have performed in the writtens. Board is also going to depend upon how you've presented in your internals, what kind of a student you have been, how sincere you've been, what the teachers think about you. So pandemic has caused a lot of changes, and we know that online exams are not totally a sincere form of examination. Okay, so these contribute to the performance of the students. The students are pretty happy when they see. I saw the students' happiness this year when they got that extremely high grades. So if your work is complete, if your work is intact, you need not worry, you will fly high. So keep your work on time, do your internals well. This is a boon to you. You have blessings in form of 2 board examinations a year and for smaller portions. So do well in both the portions. You don't have to prepare a massive amount. You get to prepare. You're getting an opportunity to prepare only for smaller portions and do very well. And develop the skill of reasoning and calculation.
Absolutely.
This is what I have to say. Look at it as a boon, not as a bane.
Thank you so much, ma'am. I'm sure these words will motivate all the students a lot. And just a word to all the students, these are all words of motivation and encouragement, and your guidance and tips coming from Mrs. Ashmi. She's been a principal at Vibgyor, and ma'am, a huge thanks to you for being with us today.
Thank you. Thank you, Sakshi.